Hi, this is Nick from UK Gardening. I've just been deadheading my Coreopsis, and I thought I'd just do a quick short video on how to actually save the seeds. I purposely left this to actually go over a little bit just so I could do this video, and I've actually cut the stems off. I did actually record a video, or I thought I was recording it, but I didn't actually record anything, so I just thought I'd recap what I've actually done. The first thing I did was you need to find a suitable bag to store these seeds in. I wouldn't use a plastic bag because they tend to keep the moisture in, and the seeds will then just rot or become infected. So use a paper bag. This is from obviously the pharmacy. Brown paper bag, they're really useful. Either from the greengrocers. This one's actually from the poppadoms we had the other night. Or equally as good, just a small envelope. And the first thing I'll do actually is just write the name on the envelope, because it's obviously a lot easier to write it when it hasn't got full of seeds heads. So it's just Coreopsis. Put the date on it as well, July. And then these are the seeds. Well, these are the stems that I've actually cut off. You'll see that there's actually little flower heads on top of there. I just cut those off like that. Keep the stems, and then put the seed heads in the envelope. What actually happens is the plant will actually start reducing the number of flowers it produces, because it'll start putting the energy into making the seeds swell. So you really need to keep deadheading the plants as the flowers go over, and then towards the end of the flowering season, just let some seed heads go over. Sorry, let some flowers go over and produce seed heads. Pretty much like I've left a few here, but I'm going to get rid of this one just so you can see what I'm doing. Just take this one out of here. Now don't cut all the way down, because obviously if I cut all the way down that stem down to the bottom, it'll take out this flower that hasn't, or this flower bud that hasn't actually produced a flower yet. So I'll just nip that one out of there, and then you see the seed is actually being developed here. So I don't need this stem, so I'll just keep the head, put the head in there. And you can do these any time a plant goes over, if it's foxglove or things like pansies. I've shown in one of my previous videos from this winter bedding, any petunias, dahlias, things like that. With dahlias, if you leave it towards the end of the season, if you're not quite sure what's a flower bud and what's a seed head, if you give them a little squeeze, well, this is Coreopsis obviously, but if you give them a little squeeze, if some fluid comes out of here, that's the flower's actually gone over and it's now producing seed. If no fluid comes out of it, it's actually a flower bud, and it will flower within a few days. So then it's just a matter of tidying these up. This one over here has got broken. We've had quite a bit of bad weather recently, so just take that one out of there. That one's got broken, unfortunately. Just tidy up any dead leaves. And that's about it. Obviously I've got the benefit of being on the bench. I didn't buy this that long ago. Couldn't resist it. But obviously in the flower bed, you just need to keep a few heads, pop them in an envelope, and then you can actually just tap those down, close it up. You can obviously seal it if you want, but I tend to just put a bulldog clip on there, or a paper clip, and put them somewhere warm and dry, and in a couple of weeks' time you'll find that the seeds have actually come away from the flower head, and you can put those into a smaller envelope, or even the same envelope, and sow them later on in the year. And that's pretty much it. If you've got any questions, post them below and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for your time. Cheers.